Hey, and we're back. This is Disturbing Puppet. So today we're going to play some Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. Relics of War, the longest Warhammer game I can remember, anyway. So I've just kind of played around with this a little bit so far. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to play, I think, as the Necrons, because I'm kind of interested in checking them out. It's kind of a Civilization-style kind of game, turn-based, and sort of a budget Civilization kind of style. I played 40K long ago, 2nd edition, and always been interested in the background and the lore and everything. I read some of the books and followed up with stuff. I'm not super familiar with the Necrons, though, so I'm kind of curious to check out some stuff with them and read some of the descriptions of things. Necrons. What do we got? Initial challenge, easy. Deathless metal. Okay. Arise. Can only be found cities on top of tombs. Necrodermis repair. Units can repair in the field. Dimensional corridor. Infantry units can teleport to cities and monoliths. That's kind of cool. Sleeping units. Energy is for production or for upkeep. Rapid rise. Rush production when time is of the essence. No food. No use for food. Population consumes ore. Cast off the shackles of your slumber. The galaxy shall be ours once again. Anrakir, the Traveler, Necron Overlord. An eternity ago, the Necrons forsook the frailties of flesh for deathless bodies wrought from cold metal in the subjugation to the star gods known as the Catan. In their new immortal form, they took on the then masters of the galaxy, the Old Ones, and in eons-long battle, they defeated them. It's not exactly what I recall from this background. In their desperation, the Old Ones seeded the galaxy with psychic races, thus awakening the horrors of the warp, and the Necrons, weakened by a simultaneous battle of liberation from the Catan, retreated to their homeworlds. There, falling into hibernation, they slumbered for untold time. As other races were born and drove themselves to extinction, they lay deep and undisturbed in multitudinous worlds, tended and defended in their not-sleep by their monstrous canoptech automata. Now across the galaxy they are waking. Even here, this Crown World's master circuits are stirring. The Necrons, now unthinking machines, save for the few lords and triarchs, are arming themselves for war again. Their technology is millennia ahead of that of the galaxy's younger races. Soon, legions of sinister, advanced war machines will pour from the tombs beneath the planet to conquer and enslave. Nothing mortal is safe. Yeah, it sounds good. The AI I do kind of want to set. Can I tell it what to be? I'd like one of each of the other ones. Would be kind of nice. You can be orcs. And you can be Imperial Guard. And we'll have some Marines. So I just kind of did the tutorials and then played through the recommended thing to start with, which is a little Space Marine campaign. Game pace is standard, medium seems fine. Just check something with the stream here real quick. Okay.
For eons we waited for new life to cover our world. Life weak with the warp's taint. The time was ripe to wake, to finally defeat the Old Ones, to take the galaxy for ourselves. Our old enemies left us a gift, one that tore the planet apart and trapped us here. This is a rude awakening, but this planet shall learn to fear the Necrons again.
Okay, what do we got here? Feature discovered Necron Tomb. Feature discovered Jiguro Encampment. Gonna zoom in here and take a look. Feature discovered Imperial Tremlin. What the heck is that? Wireweed, Recaf Leaf. Okay, Necron Tomb. Necron Tomb. Feature allows Necron to found a city on the tile. Deep beneath this innocuous patch of land lies a tomb city where the Necrons have slept away the long millennia. To one who knows the correct protocols, it is a simple matter to begin the procedure of awakening it and its inhabitants from their dreamless sleep. We have the Jacaro traders nearby. Special features allow a hero unit on the tile to purchase and sell items, as well as increase the influence output of the city when acquired. And if you have little regard for your life and seek excitement, visit the Jacaro. Imbued with an instinctive technological creativity that exceeds even that of an orc mech boy, these orange-furred aliens resemble a great Terran ape, but can create wonders beyond imagining. The challenge is in acquiring them and safely working out what they do. I thought from the text, or from the background and stuff, the Jacaro were basically extinct, or almost extinct. But yeah, in this world, they're all over the place. Imperial Tremlin. What the heck is an Imperial Tremlin? Okay, it's just where the Jacaro are. Okay, whatever. Wireweed. It's kind of a feature on this planet. A feature that ends movement of a unit and deals damage each turn. Will betide anyone who wanders into these thickets of brambles. Slowly at first, but faster and faster, the living weed draws its razor-sharp filaments tighter around the hapless intruder. So yeah, this kind of stuff you can't really do much with and will stop your movement. So if there's a bunch in an area, it can kind of cause a problem. And recap. Special feature increases loyalty of the city when acquired. I'm not sure how that works with Necrons exactly. Drinking coffee. These humble fields of wild herbs hide a secret. A rich food and narcotic stimulant that allows organic races to go without sleep or rest for great periods of time. Called recaf by humans, it's collected, processed, and distributed to factory workers and slaves to greatly improve their output. Well, maybe if we have slaves, I'm not sure. It's a little distance away. So we have a couple units of guys. Got warriors. So what do we have? Armor. So reduces the amount of damage taken. Each point of armor reduces damage by 8%. So with 6 armor, it's 48%. Got 15 health. Morale of 12. I think the Necrons wouldn't be affected by morale. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Number of actions, just 1. 3 movement. Level 1. Basic kind of stuff here. Hold position. Necrodermis repair. So this does cost some of our resources, and plus 6 hit points. If Necron is only mildly damaged, their living metal body can somewhat heal itself, flowing reserve metals to cover flaws and failings. So up here, normally you'd have food, I think, but we aren't, because, you know, we don't need food. Or used to sustain population in cities as well as maintain buildings and units. So start with some energy. Research and influence. Used to maintain city tiles, invoke special abilities, recruit powerful heroes, purchase items. I didn't pick my color, but I'm blue, so I guess that's fine. Pretty decent sized map here, actually. I played the other one before, it was pretty small. What the heck is this thing? This is a canoptic spider, which sounds kind of creepy. Actually has some weapons on it. Close combat weapon, twin-linked particle beamer. So I've got kind of typical things for damage. Damage attacks, accuracy, range. Actually, I should double-check that on the Necron warriors, too. These weapons emit a stream of minuscule antimatter particles that detonate upon contact with their target. They're incredibly reliable, needing only enough energy to maintain the containment field that prevents the antimatter from detonating within the weapon's own firing mechanism. And I'm assuming you can clear a tile, forest, ruins, or a weed wire. Wireweed. Help if I read that right. Canoptic Spires allow you to erect a city that will form the backbone of your dynasty on Gladius. To found your first city, click the Found City button in the selection panel in the bottom left and select an empty tile of the Necron Tomb. This action will consume the unit. I guess this monstrous creature. Fearless troops never give up and seldom take full use of cover, even if it would be wiser to do so. Okay. It's a vehicle. Yeah, we're right above the tomb. We might as well just found the city. Consumes a unit to found a city. Necron cities can only be found on top of Necron tombs if there are no other cities within a 4-tile radius. Yeah, it seemed like kind of random when I was playing the little Space Marine thing before. There were quite a few of them actually scattered around that I saw. Yes, build my city. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Giant freaky spider. Aztec Sanacht. Population of 1, growth 4 turns will get a little bigger. So we've got some production here. We have a royal court, so this produces stuff for us. It's already built. What can we do? So we can add additional tiles, kind of surrounding areas, grabbing a tile to turn. Unlike Civilization, you don't just kind of automatically get tiles as your city grows. You have to actually pay for them to grab them. We can construct a quarry to give us more ore. To find the rare materials the cryptechs need to maintain and repair the living metal, necrodermis, and weaponry of the Necron troops. Slaves live and die in alchemic quarries and smelters. Only a tiny fraction of the output is used, but it's critical to the Necron's survival. We've got energy cores, adding some energy. Whatever the Baroque technology is that Necrons use in the great energy cores, it outshines even the Imperial Plasma Ionizer for sheer power. And it needs to, given that Necron dynasties depend upon its power supplies as other races do on water or food. Forbidden Archive, generating research. Before the fall, Necron cryptechs were already masters of eldritch technology, able to manipulate matter and energy in ways that seemed magical to lesser races. With immortality came generations of learning, and the cryptech conclaves became more powerful than ever. Yet the millennia have made them stagnant. In these archives, the conclave digs for the wisdom of the ancients, rather than discovering the secrets of the universe anew. I do like going into research pretty heavily in games, and we don't have any research right now. Construct Stellae. Generates influence. Imposing sky-piercing columns of ancient stone and metal, each stela record the reign of long-ago pharaoh of the Necron dynasty. See the records of millennia of implacable domination makes even the most stolid citizen of the empire quail. And Summoning Core. I'm going to need this. Produces infantry and creatures, as well as generate influence and income. Awakening the long deactivated troops of Necron dynasty is slow work, as is repairing those who fall in the field. The Canoptex and Cryptex of the Summoning Corps diligently save those who recall to the city, and dismantle the rest for their rare necrodermis. I think I'm going to go with building research first, and then we'll start producing troops. That would be my general plan of attack. Not that I know what I'm doing, but kind of the plan. So we only have, I think you can kind of sort of see there's some spaces here. Each tile has a certain number of spaces you can use to build buildings on, and then it'll kind of show you all the buildings in the city here. It's a little harder to keep track of than some of the stuff in Civilization, at least from what I played before. Maybe you get used to it with time. So we've got 4 turns until the research will be done. Rapid Rise. Rushes current production. Oh, that's kind of cool. In times of desperation, Necron Lord can override safety protocols in the reanimation of troops or repair vehicles at the cost of heavily increased losses. He will, however, lose support amongst those of the ruling class who retain sentience in horror at the waste of resources. So they can rush stuff. That's kind of neat if you want to burn resources. Space Marines had a bunch of stuff with the influence they could use to like drop defenses from orbit and stuff. It's kind of neat. So there's no kind of special stuff that was kind of up here with the Space Marines. Let's take a look at my troops and their weapons. We've got Gauss Flares, which do have a range of 2. Not too bad. Scales minimum damage of the hit points of the target unit. Rapid Fire increases attacks at half range, so if we're 1 space away, it's double shots, which the Space Marines had as well. Gauss weapons vary in appearance, from rifle-sized flares to massive heavy Gauss cannon. Unlike more conventional energy weapons, a Gauss projector emits a molecular disassemblable beam, reducing flesh, bone, and even armor to its constituent atoms. You'd think it'd have some armor penetration then. See, the armor penetration is 0. You would think. So they restore 1 point of hit points every turn, apparently. Necrons have sophisticated self-repair systems that return even critically damaged warriors to the fight. That's kind of cool. So I don't have to kind of park them anywhere and have them sit on a building that I control in order to actually gain their hit points back. This is their movement. We can kind of see. One thing I don't particularly like in this compared to Civilization is that, like in Civilization games, you could move a square, kind of spot some stuff, move another square, spot some stuff, move another square. In this, once you tell it to move, you're done. That's it. There's no more movement. So I just want to check something here real quick. Everything looks fine. If anything weird with the sound or anything, please let me know in the chats. I do have it up on my phone, so I can check it real quick. So I guess we might as well use these guys, and we'll just grab that. So you can kind of see we now have kind of the flags around it, our color around it, so it shows that we control it. I'm still not 100% sure if we get the resources. I think we do, because my influence went up. Even though it's not connected to the city, I think as long as we've grabbed it at some point, we have control of it. So now I've got the other guys here. There's some recaf down here. I'm assuming that helps, because it does mention that we have like slaves working for us. So we can kind of look at what it does. Is that energy, influence? The plus 20% is sort of your morale for your city, which can get important later. I wouldn't think it would matter for the Necrons that much. But yeah, we do have the loyalty. That's what it's called. Indicates population's dedication to your cause. Each positive point increases city's total resource output by 1. Each negative point decreases it by 2. So we don't want that to be super low. But as your city gets bigger, that does get lower over time. Alright, you can move pretty far. Why not just grab that? Take a look and see what we can see. Powering down. And that's about it. So we are on the edge of the map here. That's one thing, too. I wish this would be a little bit more clear. It's so dark, the water and stuff, that it doesn't really look like it's the edge. Sometimes it's a little unclear. What else do we have? Research. I don't think I'm producing any research, so I'm not sure it'll matter. What do we have? Increases production output of summoning cores. Grants infantry the ability to teleport to cities and monoliths. Building that produces ground vehicles as well as increases loyalty. Building that produces heroes as well as generating influence and loyalty. Trusted slaves. Increases ore output. Well, any of these are pretty much good at this point. Just grab the core requirements, I guess. And what else do we have here? Quests. We don't have any. Compendium. We can kind of look up different stuff. Give the enemies a chance to do stuff. Wow. Quests unfold the story of your faction on Gladius Prime. Completing each stage of a quest will provide you with a reward, and completing the last story quest will result in a complete victory. However, that is not the only path. Eliminating all rival factions is another way to victory. So basically, there's just 2. So Chapter 1, construct summoning core, produce warriors, invoke rapid rise on warrior production. As the proud leader of a Necron-tier dynasty, you'd never known defeat. Never until your people met the Old Ones and dared to attack their star-spanning empire. Your dynasty had been on the front line when the war with the Old Ones started, and you were some of the first to face their wrath. Your fringe worlds were scoured, and your core worlds besieged for generations. When the Catan called the Messenger, and now the Deceiver, promised your people immortality through biotransference into undying machine bodies, you snatched at it greedily. Later, you betrayed him and his kind, shattering them into Catan shards, now used as weapons. To no avail, sadly. Though your new soulless bodies were nigh indestructible, even as their empire collapsed, the Old Ones encircled your crown world and used their uncanny power to trap you within it, driving their warp technology into its surface, binding you to the depths. You retreated to the underground, stasis bombs that Zarek, the Silent King, had ordered constructed. Stasis tombs, not stasis bombs. And waited for the final assault, which never came. Eventually you slept, awaiting the Silent King's call. Now 60 million years have passed, and you've awoken into chaos. Signs of battle between the Old Ones' humanoid creations litter the surface, as do the ancient enemies' traps. These devastated your people upon awakening, leaving a few surviving tombs widely scattered. Through the warp storms, you hear nothing from your overlord, Scareth. I'm probably pronouncing that very badly. Zarek? Where are the Old Ones? Who won the war? Is this another trap? Where are your Catan gods? We must investigate. Cautiously. Our first task is to quickly wake a cohort to defend against the Old One's forces. So construct a summoning core, produce warriors, invoke rapid rise. Reward 50 energy. Okay, that's the plan. But in the meantime, we'll do some scouting and see what we can see. Forests kind of block your view fairly well. start with you guys. Got a lot of the stuff, it's all on the edge. I'm gonna move to the edge here, I guess, just to look around. I can't see anything. We have forests, volcanic forests. Don't really look much like forests. Burned out, horrible, creepy forests. When I played before, I saw Kroot Hounds and Enslavers, which were something that I thought was not really around anymore. Something else here. In the lore, anyway. So yeah, there's Enslavers running around on the planet, which seems bad. What is this? This is Promethium relay pipes. So extra energy. Probably want to grab that as well. Probably should stick together with my units instead of searching different areas. Cities can defend themselves pretty well, especially early on. Promethium relay pipe. Special features increases energy output of the city when acquired. These heavily armored ducts once carried energy-rich promethium to the planet's extensive human cities from deeply buried auto-refineries. Now with the cities in ruins from war and chaos, the surviving pipes can be exploited by whichever race claims them first. So extra energy, and if you build something that produces energy, it's 20% extra there. But that's all I can do. Oh, there's some Kroot Hounds running around. Okay, they just ran right by us. Maybe they didn't even know we were there. They're probably right here. My Necrons should be able to handle that. They don't deserve to live. Well, I'm not sure about 2, though. I can go ahead and take some shots at them. A couple units of Kroot Hounds. Kroot Hounds, agile predator that is particularly dangerous in forests. Pseudo-avian Kroot is uniquely flexible, able to absorb genetic data of other races by consuming them. Sometimes isolated Kroot communities turn into evolutionary dead ends. Kroot Hound is one such dead end, a devolution of the Kroot into a wolf-like species. In Gladius Prime, they've run feral for generations. So just a close combat only, but they're fairly tough. So we'll take some shots. Got a few. You can see there was a little bit of a damage estimate before you take shots, so you can get a little bit of an idea before you commit, but there wasn't much else I was going to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and move my other guys down this way, because they might need some help. I can't move into the main part of the city? Oh, guess I don't have enough movement. There's fine. There's a whole bunch more of that wireweed out there. Early turns is not a whole lot I can do, but I'm going to get totally assaulted here by these Kroot Hounds, I'm sure. Here they come! Apparently I don't get to fight back. So here, estimated 5 out of 5 casualties if I shoot. Here, estimated 5 out of 7. So we'll wipe out the unit, I guess. At least we have a good chance. Move my other unit down to support. This should be okay. Take a look at my city. We still have one more turn before we have the archive. Then we'll build the summoning core. And then we've got 3 turns on our research here as well. Hopefully things are pretty well spread out. We're not going to run into one of the other factions for a little while. Where are you going? Why are you attacking from that direction? That seems awfully strange. So we produced the Forbidden Archive. And we've grown to 2 population. Your buildings also require populations. You have to see now we've got 2, but I needed 2 anyway. I needed someone to basically man the Forbidden Archive. So now we really would like to build the Summoning Core, but we don't have any space left. We've got to grab another tile. So what is good? So a lot of these give us some bonuses if we build something on it. So if we want to build like a quarry, it'll give us plus 30% production. This one actually gives me some better percentage bonuses anyway. Just go that way. So take a couple turns to grab the tile. So it is going to take us a little while to get to the mission objective here, unfortunately, but we'll get through some research a little faster. So move this unit up. I don't know why it should really actually say some of this stuff. That's why I kind of say it's a little bit sort of budget in a way. When you're selecting units, they don't say anything. There is little text kind of stuff, but resistance is annoying. Things like that. It'd be nice if there was, you know, some actual audio cues for that kind of stuff. And you guys can finish them off. I think these Crude Hounds are like the weakest of the initial stuff you're going to run into. So you get some experience. So health is 12, 15, 10. So they should be healing one a turn, right? Something like that. Whether I do anything with them or not. Not much else I can do. Core refinements. Increase production output of summoning cores. With better tools and less constraints. Help if I could read. The Cryptex and Canoptex are able to recover a higher proportion of the buried Necrons faster. Excellent. What's our next research we want to grab? Grants infantry the ability to teleport to cities and monoliths. That sounds pretty good. Produce ground vehicles as well as increase loyalty, but we'll have to build it. Another building we'd have to build for influence. Or output of quarries would also be good. So either one of these two is probably my preference. Either one's 3 turns, so yeah, we'll just do this first, I guess. I'm not going to build a quarry quite so soon. We need our population increase first. And so these guys are at 11 now. Are they 10? I think they were 10 last time, so they should just kind of naturally heal as long as they don't get banged up too much. Let's have you guys take a peek out this way. That is a Ruin of Vol. Special feature that provides a reward to the first unit that enters the tile and increases the research output of the city when acquired. It is unclear what this is, which, considering we're Necrons, you'd think we would know. Some time-worn structure rearing up from the shattered surface, made from the same impenetrable material as the rare artifacts that dot this planet, which can be learned merely from studying it, and perhaps it still houses some secrets itself. So it gives me some extra research. That would be nice. Can't quite get there with my other unit. Some ruins here. I'm just gonna, well, I've been already here, so I'm probably not gonna see through the forest. Let's take a peek down this way. Just a lot of ruins of a city. It looks like this might be the edge of the map. No, it can't be, because there's unexplored stuff there. Alright, you guys can grab the Ruins of Vol. Oh, we acquired another location, so you can say we've got, yeah, 3 slots here we can build stuff. Ruins of Vol provided Armoplast Bracers, which is an item we can give to a hero. We'll need a hero first, though. So +1 armor. Made of the same material as the Imperial Carapace armor, these matched set of arm shields mildly increase the wearer's survivability. It's built-in tactical cogitators, however, that give the wearer a much better hope of living through the next fight. So you can actually equip gear and stuff to your heroes, which is kind of cool. Heroes in this are really tough, actually. I was fighting as the Space Marines. I had a chaplain who was just a living engine of destruction until I ran into the Necron hero. It took like my entire army multiple turns of just pounding on him constantly to actually kill him. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm healing. That was at 12 last time for hit points. Restores hit points each turn. Yeah, it should be, I would think. Let's just move a little deeper in here. What the heck is that? Ore field. I don't think I've seen that before. Special feature increases ore or requisition output of the city when acquired. A few places on an inhabited surface still have mineral-rich rock simply lying around on the surface. Yet here, ruptures of the warp storm have torn great chunks from the planet's surface, allowing for easy exploitation by whichever faction finds it first. Cool. Definitely want to grab that too. What are we going to do up here? I don't have the population yet, but I'm going to go ahead and build the summoning core. I have to build it over here. This does have a bonus to ore production, so if I build a quarry, I'd probably want to throw in here 6 turns for that. See, I'm still in the positives here, but I'm going to be getting pretty close to where I'm going to need ore pretty soon. And that is all. I'm not really seeing much. Kind of an odd looking edge of the map here that we're on. One thing I don't understand about this game, and still I'm kind of curious about, is how they explain why the Space Marines and Imperial Guard are not on the same side fighting each other. Necrons, makes sense, yeah, sure, fight everybody. Orcs, yeah, orcs will fight each other, yeah, not a big deal. Imperial Guard fighting other Imperial Guard, maybe somebody's a traitor, maybe they're rebels, maybe they're wanting to get out from under the Imperium. Just grab that. You're still... Okay, now you're at 13 hit points. Yeah, getting some back. Have the dimensional corridor in 1 turn. What do we want to do with you guys? I guess we'll keep exploring a bit. Take a peek. Just a whole lot of ruins. Just gonna zoom in on the models and take a look. Enslavers. We didn't do very much damage there. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Dimensional Corridor grants infantry the ability to teleport to cities and monoliths. And first to walk the Starlight Bridge from incorporeal to corporeal was Artemora, to whom the Necrontyr gave the name Messenger, later changed to Deceiver, with good reason. Fragmentary inscription on a Jacaran defense orb. So we're down to 9 health. The enslavers are at 30 health. Horrible enslavers. Highly dangerous warp unit that enslaves the mind of its enemies. During the War in Heaven, legend tells the Old Ones engineered new warp-sensitive species to defeat the Catan. Krork, Eldar, Man, and more, yet they bargained without the denizens of the warp, the most numerous of which were the enslavers, or sirens. These transdimensional beings were able to rapidly enslave the new races, and hence aided in the downfall of the Old Ones. Today, enslaver incursions are rare, but extremely destructive unless ended quickly. So there are melee weapons, skimmer, psychic lash, attacks penetrate all armor, that's not good. Enslavement. Take control of the target enemy weak-minded unit. That's not good. Mind control. Reduce the morale. So they reduce the morale, then they can take control of them. Overwatch. Yeah, the reason I shot at them was if you didn't attack, you're kind of automatically put on an Overwatch. So if something comes within range, you'll take a shot at it. So at least I did get to shoot back at them. So if they attack me, they're going to do an estimated 5 casualties to me, which is not great, considering I'm down to 9 health. And if I attack them, I'm only going to do 4.5, and they have a lot of health. So the enslavers are definitely a problem. So I've got 4 turns before I'm going to build that building here. I don't want to have any of my units wiped out. The enslavers are pretty tough. I'm not sure even 2... Maybe if I had 3 units, I could take them. I move these guys over a bit. And I'm probably not going to die this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and do what damage I can. And then what I'll plan to do is probably teleport them out next turn. Hopefully they're not going to die. Just try to do what damage we can to the enslavers. The horrible, horrible, mind-sucking horrors from the warp. We finished our research, so let's go with trusted slaves. Sure, because I'll probably build a quarry soon. Probably would be my next priority for building. Because I'm doing okay for energy, I'm doing okay research, I'm doing okay on influence. I mean, more research would be nice, but more research would always be good. Yeah, they're just kind of wrecking us. Yeah, -5. So the estimates aren't always right. Dimensional Corridor does cost me some influence. So teleports to a tile adjacent to a city or monolith. I could also do this. So for 80 I could get a bunch of health back, stick around in the fight a little bit longer. Not sure with the ruins here if I'll be able to have vision to see through to get a shot. Take a look. Nope. Well, there's actually something here too. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and pull these guys out. Teleport them. The 2 remaining guys. Try to get them back up to full strength before we send them out again. Let's see, the enslavers can probably see me. Let's see what they do. And our population grew a little bit, but we'll need that population for the building we're constructing. Evil little bastards. Well, they're not little, exactly. Alright, so you guys... Yeah, got their health back. So this unit heals 10% per turn, 6 turns till fully healed. I don't want to burn a whole bunch of my resources here quite yet, so I'm just going to have them hold position. And these guys, I actually am kind of curious what's down here, so I'm just going to move away. What is that? Unit discovered. Ah! Catachan Devil. Another thing I don't want to see. Devastating native unit that frightens enemies and fights in a reckless rage. Native to the Death World Catachan, the devil is a scorpion-like in appearance with a long segmented body ending in a poisonous barbed tail. The full-grown devil can reach up to 30 meters in length. With the 60 lengths of a mature fiddler allow it more to move at great speeds through all terrain. Once it's upon its prey, I can't talk at all today. Once it's upon its prey, it will either shred it with its claws or stun it with its barbs before consuming it. Yeah, awesome. And Grok's Pasture, that's what we found. Special feature that increases the food or requisition output of the city when acquired. Around headstones, alien storytellers muse about the Groks, the dangerous herd animal that is ubiquitous throughout the human lands. Wherever man goes, the hardy Groks travels with him, or is there before him. Some joke that the Groks was the Old One's most successful creation. So yeah, requisition, or food, or influence, depending on your faction. So 2 turns for our building, 1 turn for research. They're healing up there. I'm hoping the devil doesn't come attack us. Oh, we got lots of things coming. Oh, that's going somewhere else. I have no idea what these things are. I haven't seen this before. Psychnoon? Trusted slaves. Putting some faith in the enslaved young races of Old One creations and improving their lot may seem foolish, but it increases productivity. Yeah, Psychnoonin. Airborne elusive wasp unit that infests its victims. A rare warp-sensitive creature, apparently native to Prospero, the Psychnoon, seems capable of travel throughout the Old One's webway, meaning they're widely distributed around the galaxy. Parallel evolution has resulted in a wasp-like appearance, but a mature adult's significant strength, speed, toughness, and rumored ability to turn insubstantial at will makes them a threat to any sentient being. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. I'm already running into a lot more kind of creepy, weird aliens and things I did not see in my previous games. Well, previous one little tutorial game that I played. So that's nice to see. I don't know where the enslavers are. Unfortunately, I can't grab this and then move away. I could grab it and take shots at them. I'm in fairly good health. They don't have a ton of health, actually. Sure, let's go ahead and grab this. Because I'm not sure these guys can actually take it away from me. So at this range I should do 3.8 casualties. Suck it! Space wasps! Space bees! Whatever. Got 1 turn left on the summoning core. What kind of research do we want? I don't know why I can only research this. Oh, requires the temple, requires the temple, requires the little pyramid, requires temple. Okay. So hero unit, production output. Ignore ranged damage reduction. Increase the amount of tomb blades. Shelters increases population limit. We're not going to need that for a while, so I guess we'll just do these. Produce ground vehicles, as well as increase loyalty, or heroes, as well as generate influence and increase loyalty. We'll want both of them. Both of them are pretty quick. We'll just grab each one in turn. Slowly recovering up there. And let's see what the wasps do to us. Hopefully the enslavers don't also come over and hit us. Okay, not too bad. We might actually be able to kill these guys off. Yeah, now we're up to 7.5. Kill them! Defend my Groks. My Groks. Oh, we got our building done. I think. Didn't we? Not sure what the spaces here are for. Yeah, I've got the building here, so the summoning core. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to see sort of like, okay, where is stuff? How many spaces do I have? All the buildings for the whole city will be listed here. So yeah, we've got the summoning core, so we need to produce warriors and invoke Rapid Rise. So we can build guys here. So requires 30 energy, no problem, sure. Rapid Rise, I don't have enough to do. So we'll hold off on that for now. Okay, this is for units you're building, okay. I'd like to build a quarry. Most everything else we're okay on. But the quarry we're only at +2 a turn, so definitely want some more. So let's build a quarry. Add it over there. Take 4 turns. And you guys will stay put, I guess. It's fine. What's that? Oh, we've got orcs up there, coming from the left. We'll have to go say hello to the orcs. High Apostle Temple. Building that produces ground vehicles as well as increased loyalty. High roof building is lined with pillars inside. Between them rest or float great war machines of the Necrons. Deactivated Doomsday Arcs, Annihilation Barges, Monoliths, and Obelisks wait in serried ranks for the day when a lord calls for their repair, and they can lead his armies once more. Give me some production and loyalty. Trait Canoptic Workers. Increase production output. Assigning Canoptic Constructors to maintain and repair the various long-dormant war machines greatly speeds up their refurbishment. Okay, and we found orcs. Cryptarchs tell you they are members of a race created solely for war. Whilst their equipment is technologically crude, their numbers, sheer physical power, and psychic drive mean they shouldn't be underestimated as a foe. Boys. Basic infantry unit that's good at close combat. Orc boys are the heart and soul of any warband. They charge into battle in a great mass, crashing into the enemy like a green landslide, bellowing with the joy of battle. Mobs of orc boys excel at close quarters, where they can hack, bludgeon, and stamp their foes in bloody ruin. The average orc boy is mean-tempered and exceptionally tough, more than compensating for his lack of intellect with a talent for violence. So we've got grenades. And what is this? Increased movement, Overwatch. It's going to take my ore field away from me if I don't do something. But I think I'm going to finish off the evil psychic wasps first. Give me some experience as well. We'll heal anyway, just kind of hanging out. And now I think I'm actually going to go ahead and tell these guys to move. Oh crap, look who we found. Wonderful. Fine. Slavers ruining my plans. I don't think I saw them there before that I moved there. If they were, I apologize, I wasn't paying attention. I don't think they were there. Damn enslavers. Alright, next research. Royal Pyramid. So we'll have to build that temple next. We've got 3 turns for the quarry. Gonna pump out some warriors. Actually, I have enough now that I can use Rapid Rise. For some reason it's cheaper now. Yep. Rapid Rise those guys. Ow. Chapter 1, Scourge of the Old Gods. So we finished everything, 50 energy. The living have spread across this world like weeds, particularly the violent humans, the Old One's final curse, whose primitive dwellings cover the surface. Enslave them if you can, exterminate them if you cannot. Objective, kill scattered units. Okay, just kill stuff. That's good. Oh, did we actually see? We produced warriors. Population has increased. Guardsmen. Light infantry units. From the steaming jungle of Catachan to the war-torn forest world of Cadia, the humble guardsmen provide the ironclad backbone of the Imperial Guard. Las guns, also short range, effective. Armor penetration 0. Las weapons fire packets of explosive laser energy. The larger the gun, the more powerful the shot. Regardless of size, las weapons are incredibly reliable, making them favored tools of war throughout the Imperium. Vox Caster reduces morale loss. They've got increased armor. They've also got med packs and crack grenades and frag grenades already. That's not great for me. You guys are there. Where did you come from? Where in the heck did they come from? They can't have come from this way because it's water. I didn't see them come through here. They must have come through here, but there's wireweed in the way. Huh. Okay, so we have orcs out this way somewhere, and apparently Imperial Guard somewhere off that direction. Got a new unit here. Send him down to help out against the enslavers here, probably. Keep trying to kill these horrible enslavers off. I don't like the orcs hanging around near my ore field here. I need the ore field more than just anything else. So I'm gonna head up. Ah! We found more orcs! Awesome! So basically, they ambushed us. Have encountered orcs, a rogue bioweapon, brutally effective. Well, that's not great. 2 turns for the quarry. Yeah, we can keep pumping out some guys. I'm going to have the quarry soon. Yeah, there's an upkeep of 1.5 ore, and I'm currently getting none per turn, but I'll have a quarry soon. So we'll start working on them for 4 turns. Yep, that'll have to do, I guess. Damn you, enslaver! Oh, Imperial Guard and Orcs working together. Royal Pyramid. Building it produces heroes as well as generates influence and increases loyalty. The Tomb of the Pharaoh, Overlord or Lord and his court. This is where all the most loyal and important retainers retreat to sleep away the centuries until the universe was ready again. Even now, great heroes still lie sleeping in its core, awaiting their lord's call. A hero would be kind of nice, because they're really powerful. Kind of deal with all these usurpers running across the surface of my planet. Hopefully you guys can finish off these enslavers. Attacked by boys, and guardsmen's wiped us out with grenades. I'm surprised they haven't grabbed the stuff from me yet. Over here, anyway. Let's see. Increases production output of the temples. Hero unit with powerful support abilities. Allows Tomb Blades to ignore range damage reduction. Production. Increased armor of Tomb Blades. I haven't even been able to build Tomb Blades yet. I'm not even sure if they're an infantry unit or if they're a vehicle unit. Let's go ahead and research the hero first, and we'll see what we can do from there. One more turn for the quarry, and then we'll try to build something else here. Definitely need some more military units right away. We killed the enslavers. I don't know why it doesn't say 1 of 3. Unless it has to be the other factions that I kill. Oh, they're pissing off. That's weird. I don't know why they're not grabbing the ore field there. I did lose the Grox Pasture to the Imperial Guard, though. Yeah, so Guardsmen captured that. And we had the quarry built. We got one more space left here. So we can build this temple. It produces ground vehicles and increases loyalty. That might be nice. Royal Pyramid produces heroes. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Yeah, so heroes or vehicles. Generates a research and influence, so that's also good. No, that's the wrong thing I'm looking at. Generates influence and increases loyalty. Let's go for the hero track first. And we'll have to grab another tile here next before we can build anything else. I'm going to send these guys down. Try to stick together. Maybe go after the Imperial Guard here. Where are they coming from? I got Imperial Guard coming from both directions. And more enslavers. Now they took the Val's Anvil too, the Ruins of Val there. Now we've got Orcs and Imperial Guard coming from this direction. And we've got Imperial Guard coming from here, but now there's only one Imperial Guard. Alright, send the weaker unit in. Shoot the crap out of these guys. And then you guys... I don't know why the arrow's here. Should go finish them off. Bunch of dead humies. Only good human is a dead human. And now the arrow's here. Yeah, I did get one here, so I guess it must be the opponent's units, not the sort of indigenous units on the planet. So got another unit coming in one turn. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, you poor Imperial Guardsman. You are so screwed. Alright, chew him up. I want to hear him like screaming or something. It'd be kind of nice. Some kind of sound effect for that. The way they just fall over. Funny. Alright, they finally captured my ore production, but I was kind of expecting that. We produced warriors. Got one more turn for the Cryptech. I am doing what? Building a royal pyramid. Might as well build some more warriors as well, since I did lose a unit. Cryptech, hero unit with powerful support abilities. Cryptech bend the forces of the universe to their will, creating impossible technologies and esoteric weaponry to lay waste to armies and destroy worlds. Time, matter, and space are their playthings as they manipulate the atomic structure of their foes or shift the laws of nature to obliterate all who stand before them. Weapon is a Staff of Light. It's both a weapon and a symbol of authority. Its haft is actually a disguised power generator rod, and the crest is a finely tuned focusing device, allowing the wielder to unleash crackling bolts of energy at his foes. Got all kinds of crazy actions. Extra armor. Static targeting. Increased accuracy against units in cities. That's kind of cool. Necrons technology may have been raised from dusty ancient tombs, but few races in the past 60 million years have matched their prowess in manipulating dimensional variables. No wall, bunker, or laser grid as defense against such weaponry. They reanimate. Feel no pain. Damage reduction. So they can overwatch, they can repair, dimensional corridor, teleport, resurrection orb, restores hit points of target allied unit. Glowing sphere focuses energy into regenerative circuits of nearby Necrons, enhancing their ability to self-repair. Chronometron! Sounds like a transformer. Grants damage reduction to target allied units. Eye-shaped devices project a bubble of energy that can alter the flow of time itself, slowing incoming projectiles, such that those nearby can simply move out of their path. Mind Shackle Scarabs reduces melee damage of target enemy unit. The bearers command tiny Mind Shackle Scarabs burrow into the target's brain, bypassing cerebral function and robbing the unfortunate victim of their wits. That sounds kind of messed up. Solar Pulse reduces accuracy of enemy units in the area. One turn. Solar Staff burns the light of truth and honor, and when its powers are unleashed, they are bane to all shadows. Set loose, the staff energies blaze outward in a mighty flare, as though a new sun was born. The darkness is driven back by this false dawn, and the foe reels as their eyes are blinded, and their deceptions laid bare. Okay. So, we need more research. I guess we'll go with this. I haven't even built any of them yet. Tomb Blades. I'm not even sure if they're a vehicle or what. So we're going to have the pyramid here in a couple turns, producing warriors, and I'll need to grab another tile before I can do anything else. I'd like to get that ore back, if nothing else. But we also lost the Vol, Ruins of Vol, for research. Let's take a look over here and see what we can see. Actually, it looks like nobody's claimed it, so maybe the Enslavers or one of the other factions took it. And by factions, I mean the indigenous life forms of the planet, not one of the other competing AIs. Yeah, take a look in the woods. Hey, we found some orcs. Do a little bit of damage. Yeah, orcs are pretty tough, actually. Tougher than I would expect. And here we're just going to move down and hang out in the central area and see which way we want to reinforce later. I guess that's it. Well, that was pretty effective. And my guy just came back from the dead. Yeah, maybe I should be engaging them at range, even though I do more damage close up. Well, they can still move towards me on their turn and attack me. Okay, you guys can recapture the... Keep forgetting what it's called. Ruins of All. Ruins of All. The machine is strong, the flesh is gone. You guys move this way, and I'll have the other guys move back. So if they come after us, we'll have an overwatch here, and we'll take some shots at them as they move out. If they come our direction anyway. Have that pyramid in a turn. I'm not even sure what I'm seeing here, because this is in the way. What the heck are those? Ambles. Okay. Scourge of the Old Gods. Completed. Gained influence. A human leader cursed us as he lay dying and revealed in his ignorance the location of one of our retreats. We must see if our brethren still live. Visit a highlighted tile and secure the perimeter. Which is where? Out there. Okay. Probably another Necron tomb, which would be nice. So we built the Royal Pyramid, which I don't know if there's actually supposed to be an actual particular building for a particular thing. I'm not sure. Population is increased to 5, and we need 5 anyway. Ambles, powerful native brawler unit that regenerates hit points each turn. The Amble is an ape-like Xenos species native to the desert death world of Luther McIntyre IX, which is spread throughout the Imperium of Man, presumably as a result of failed attempts at domestication. Why? They are a subterranean race able to move through ice, sand, or rock at speed, and prone to excavating long tunnels as homes. So they're really... yeah, they look super happy. Yeah, we'll maybe stay at range and shoot them. Alright, I need another tile up here. So what do we want to grab? We'll grab the other 3 up here. And is there anything else I can do? I can start producing more warriors if I want. I've got the Royal Pyramid. Produce a Lord. Lords of the Necrons, though lesser in stature and power than an Overlord or Pharaoh, are nonetheless formidable foes in their own right and often march to war at the head of a vast mechanical army. Independent of their monarchs, lords are cunning leaders and pitiless commanders focused upon the destruction of their foes and their own personal glory. So these guys, the Cryptex have a little higher upkeep. So it's 1.5 and 3 as opposed to 2 and 4. Cryptex bend the forces of the universe to their will, creating impossible technologies and esoteric weapons, which we read before. Which do I want? Well, let's go with a Cryptek. Why not? Start working on a Cryptek. So next priority is probably going to be ore again. We're getting low. And then vehicles is kind of what I'm thinking. So out here, yeah, you guys just take some shots at range, I guess. Tiny bit of damage. And up here, I kind of like having this ambush ready for the orcs if they want to come this way. I really do want to get this back, though. So maybe we'll just check out this direction. We do have the Grox here as well we could try to grab. Yeah, I think we'll pull both over this way for now. Since we're going to heal anyway, we'll just keep doing stuff with them. Hopefully they don't get wiped out. At least that's the plan. Oh, we got all kinds of guys. One group of ambles left, another group showed up. And the Kroot Hounds took off into the forest as well. Some pretty powerful native units here running around. Let's peek down this way. How about you guys go into the Imperial Ruins? Not seeing anything. And you guys can just take shots from there, it's fine. You can come down to help out if we need to. Produced our warriors. Anything else going on? We've got tile on one turn, Cryptek on the way. Go away. That's not going away. Ah, there's some orcs. Ow. Shield Vein increases the armor of Tomb Blades. Tomb Blades that are deployed directly into the midst of worlds' defenses are often equipped with additional armor panels. So we grab the tile. Yeah, I definitely need some more ore. We're not getting any anymore per turn. So that'll be my priority, I guess, is a quarry. And then after that, we'll probably want to build the temple. So we can build some vehicles. Yeah, give me a quarry. I wonder if the ore field here is clear. It's kind of unclear if I can see into the space. I don't think I can. I think I can just see this. I think we'll just shoot the orcs from a range here. And we'll do the same. Just gonna wear them down. Do decent damage here. Sort of. The ambles didn't really notice. Wait, did you shoot us? They're honestly not sure anyone attacked them. I'll bring these guys down to support here as well. See if we can drive them off at least. Decent amount of damage. So I've got the ore on the way. I've got the Cryptek on the way. I don't have enough resources to actually build the temple. I need more energy, but I'll have that next turn. So for now, I'm just going to hold off. We'll just stick with that. Because I'd like to be able to build some more stuff if I get the buildings that lets me build vehicles up and running. I'm assuming the Tomb Blades are vehicles. Let's see what the Ambles do. Oh, they're both coming at us! No! Ow. Okay, is it my turn? It's not doing its normal thing, so there'll usually be some kind of report here. The orc's pissed off. Let's go find him. Maybe. Take back the rocks. Oh, it's a leveled up Catechan Devil. Great. You guys take a look. Oh, nobody there defending the ore field. Alright, is my Cryptek done? No. 3 turns. Okay. Okay. You guys down to 6 health. Jeez, that's not good. Sure, let's go ahead and heal you guys up. Can I still attack with them after doing that? Well, apparently so. I was kind of thinking I probably wouldn't be able to do that. And then we can kill off at least one of the Amble units. Still need to head this direction to find that probably other Necron tomb. Kind of worried this devil's going to come over and try to wreck me. I'm not going to do any other orders quite at the moment. Well, I can start building the temple, I guess. Yeah, we'll work on that as well. Why not? Except I don't see it here. I don't know, maybe it'll pop up. It's maybe under this. Maybe this is for each space. It's doing something. Research. Sure, let's do this, I guess. Hopefully I can build some of them at some point. More Amble attacks. Oh, I hear the devil. I hear the devil! Yeah, I'm not getting kind of information about stuff anymore. He moved around. Not a fan of that. Why don't you take that back? Thank you very much. You guys can sit tight, I guess, for now, in case the orcs come back. And up here, we'll try to deal with the other Ambles. Since they're kind of in my way to get this direction. Pretty tough, though. Am I down to 10? Well, probably okay. We got one! You guys can hold tight for now. And up here we're building the quarry, and we're building the cryptek. Amble angry! I heard the devil move again. Okay, he took off. Probably just far enough away he couldn't see me, so he's going after something else. Hopefully Imperial Guard or Orcs or something. Right, let's kill these guys if we can. Not quite. Close. But not quite. Next turn we'll have the quarry and the cryptek. I'm just going to have these guys hang out, kind of guarding this edge, keeping the lookout for orcs. Call it good. What the heck are those? That's a bunch of crap. Castellan robots. Did you wipe out my unit? You did. Castellan robots. Extremely durable and heavily armed combat robot unit. Castellan robots are ancient monstrosities that stamp to war, each an unliving giant assembled with deadly purpose by its master. Soulless, these metallic golems are given thought only by the doctrinal wafers in their recessed chest slots and the cybernetica data smiths that program their every move. These machines are walking relics from eons past and all the deadlier for it. The air nearby thrums with power, bullets ricocheting from repulsor fields that glow like golden cages around them. Volleys of phosphor blasts and promethium incinerate their foes wherever they may hide, and crushing fists bring ruin wherever they strike. The violence meted out by each maniple is as inspiring to the omniscience faithful as it is terrifying to his foes. So are these Imperial units from the Imperial Guard? I don't think so. They're gray, so they're the independent group. Well, that is a bunch of crap. Let's take a look at my cryptek. Oh, actually, I can go ahead, since I do have the bracers, go ahead and throw that on him, give him an armor of 7. And we've got to pick one of his abilities here. So restoring hit points of allied units, 20% invulnerable damage reduction, reduce melee damage of target enemy unit. And this I don't have enough to get yet. I think we'll go for healing units. So we produced, yeah, so now we've got the temple on the way here. So they produce the quarry and they produce the cryptek. But this is not a fight I can win. So yeah, I guess if you want Ruins of all that badly. I have it. They're really in my way, though, to get where I need to be. I need, like, my entire army up there to deal with that. So let's pull everybody back. You want the ruins? Have the ruins. Fine, I don't care. What's your range? Range is only 1, so he's a close range guy. More of a support. Kind of nice to have a hero as well, actually. Or Lord, anyway. Yeah, let's build a Lord. Yeah, you can see I have more buildings than I actually have people, which is something I've run into when I was playing as the Space Marines as well. Hopefully it'll increase soon, and then it'll be okay. So we're getting 10 a turn, 11 a turn. Actually, energy's getting pretty bad too. We might need some more energy soon. Thankfully, we're getting some here. Yeah, not much I can do. I'm hoping these robots leave. Nebula Scope. Arcane device allows Toonblade pilots to track his prey through different dimensions, leaving them no place to hide. And our population increased, so now we're all set. So all the buildings are good. All their buildings are manned, or Necroned, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of hoping the robots have taken off, but I doubt it. So we're going to move our army this direction, since we need to go this way anyway. Kind of afraid to throw them in here in case the robots are still right here. But let's see if we can wipe out these ambuls. Okay, we can't see the robots. That's a good sign. And you can hide behind the frontline troops. Alright, what research do we want? Increase production output of the temples, sure. What is my population max here? Okay, it is maxed at 6. So I'm going to need the other research because that'll let me double it up to 12. And I'll need that very soon, actually. I probably should have researched that instead. Well, no sign of the robots. They're mainly what I'm concerned about at the moment, actually. Let's just creep ahead a little bit here. I'm hoping the robots went this direction, and then I can go ahead and move up this way. But we'll see. Now, while I've got my entire army over here, the orcs will probably come back. So in the city, we're working on the temple, we're working on the Lord. Good enough. Yeah, no sign of the robots. I think being a Necron would be, you know, all happy to see some robots. Nothing. Stay behind the frontline troops. No sign of anything down here. I can't see much, though. Alright. We'll keep working our way towards our objective. The robots still haven't come back. I don't mean to sound disappointed or anything. I really don't want them to come back. Yep, there's another tomb. How wide is this land here? Huh. Can I get out here? I wonder. There are skimmers and things that let you cross water, so I just can't go across this with these troops. And we're not seeing anything, so I think I'm just going to leave these guys here for now. In case anything happens, we can then shift them the other way. So they can sit tight. And one more turn, we'll have a Lord. More Crute Hounds coming down from the north. Canoptic Workers. Assigning Canoptic Constructors to maintain and repair the various long-dormant war machines greatly speeds up their refurbishments. And we produced our Lord. So the Lord has melee attack, melee attack. Okay. He animates every turn. He's a hero. 8 armor. Let's see what kind of abilities he's got. Void Strike. Let's see. Gleaming black edge of a void blade flickers in and out of existence, causing the molecular bonds of any material it comes into contact with to instantaneously disintegrate. So just an increased attack. It's armor penetration 2. My regular attack is armor penetration 4. Wait a minute. Okay. That seems worse than my regular attack. Or the same. The Void Blade, armor penetration 2, damage 2.5. This is... oh, armor penetration 2, damage 6.3. Okay. Defensive protocols. Increase armor of the Lord and adjacent allied units. For 1 turn, plus 2 armor. It's not bad. Dynasty. Increase the population limit of cities. And Royal Guard, Elite. I'm not going to worry about that yet. We'll have to level up more. Go with the damage one, I guess, for now. I'm going to worry about him in a minute. So highlight, visit the tile and secure the perimeter. So kill anything around it, I guess. Well, we got more Crute Hounds. At least it's only Crute Hounds. Grab the recaf there. Can you make it? No, can't quite make it. Got this wire weed in the way. You might having him come out and just chopping up these crude hounds. Have them come this direction. Now we'll just sit tight. No sign down here or here of orcs or Imperial Guard, so that's good. Got one more turn for the temple. Definitely want the shelters now, which we'll have to build after we research it. So I'm going to hold off on building any more units until we get the building construction done, and then we'll see what kind of vehicles we can produce. Got even more crude hounds coming in. Ah! The robots are back! The robots are back! I don't want you guys here, go away. Okay, so you can finish these guys off. Jeez, this is not good. So your heal doesn't cost me anything. So let's heal these guys up. I don't like this. Okay, no sign of anything there. It doesn't look like I shot either one of these guys. Stupid Castellan robots. So I can hang out here and continue fighting the Crude Hounds. I could pull back. I don't think with this forest in the way I'm able to get a ranged shot on either one of the robots, though. So I might as well just hang out here, I guess. Do a lot of damage to this unit. You poor guys are kind of screwed. Damage estimate 1.4. Oh, how exciting. That's not very much. I don't know if even my Lord may not be able to do much to these guys. So he healed, so he can't do anything else. My Lord can get close enough. Well, let's send him in and see what we can do. So right now it's 2.3. That's all I can do. If I do this, it's actually less, 2.1. So do I do both? The 2.1 and the 2.3 if I do this? Let's find out, I guess. Nope. That was it. Yeah, better off doing nothing there. Not using a special ability, I mean. And I guess we'll do a little tiny bit of damage to him. These guys are a big problem. I'm going to wipe out my entire army here. Attacked, attacked. So we have the temple now. So what does that let us build? Two blades, finally! Fast reconnaissance units. Operated by a slave Necron warrior, but guided by super complex navigational programs, these contragravity craft move with a speed and agility no living pilot can hope to match. Yeah, let's have one of those. I'm working on shelters, which I'm going to need to build like immediately, so I can't build anything else. But I've got 3 turns, so I can grab another tile in the meantime. What do we want? This one. Yeah, this is not good. These 2 robots are just going to totally wreck my entire army here. Ow. Oh, and more showing up, attacking my Cryptek. Okay, you guys are still alive, just barely. Yeah, this is definitely not good. Oh. It's like I block my own movement through here, it looks like. Which I didn't really expect. I can't heal again quite yet. I can do a little bit of damage here. So I guess we'll do that. Now, I only have enough influence to repair one of my guys, and I'm probably going to use it down here, since these guys are much more damaged. Which means this unit is probably going to die. But I'm going to move them back. Do what we can. We'll wipe out this unit. So this unit will use our Necrodermis repairs on. So they should survive another brutal pounding from the Castellan robots. Do what little damage we can here. And my lord will do what he can. It's like nothing has gone from his bar, practically. Not great. Okay, so we're in the process of grabbing a tile. We're working on a unit of Tomb Blades. I'm gonna need housing as soon as or shelters as soon as I have that researched. We want to build that right away. If I can, anyway. I'm not seeing any orcs anywhere. Not much else I can do. These damn robots are gonna totally wreck me here. Oh, that unit survived. Okay, tile acquired. 1 turn for the shelter. Probably going to need more ore soon as well. But we need the shelter first. We need those people. Or slaves, or whatever we want to call them. Okay, he doesn't have his heal back yet, unfortunately. And we'll just keep beating on him here. Maybe I should move these guys over here. Yeah, still not a lot of damage. So those guys are probably toast. This unit is probably toast as well, if I leave them here. Yeah, so we're going to run away with them. And you can keep fighting the robots. Tiny bit of damage. Just a tiny bit of damage. So I'm not going to do anything until we have the shelters, so next turn we'll worry about that with the city. Got units in trouble, that's for sure. Okay, they survived. Shelters! Given the average Necron's lack of need for water, food, or entertainment, these shelters don't resemble a human shelter or even an orc shack. Instead, they're pathways between a barracks, a tomb, and a workshop, where the cryptex and canoptex constructs move between dormant Necron warriors, endlessly maintaining and repairing them. Okay, so I need temple, pyramid, summoning core, shelters. Shelter, shelter, shelter. Let's throw it in here. It's going to take a long time. So he took 3 damage getting attacked from both of them. So he's okay for a little while. Gonna heal this unit up. Should wipe them out with this unit. These guys will just keep at range, do a little bit of damage for now. If they want to come at me and come out of the forest, that's fine. How did you level up? I guess so. Grants damage reduction to target allied unit. Or reduced melee damage. Let's do that. I guess, just because I like the idea of creepy scarabs. No, I can't do it this turn. That would be next turn it would try to do it. So never mind, we'll do it next turn if we want to. 4 more turns for the Tomb Blades. Yeah, just keep beating on him. These two robots are a huge problem. And these guys are just going to hang out, healing each turn, I guess. I'll throw them down here just to see what's going on. Yeah, not much else I can really do. These robots are just causing all kinds of problems for me. Tongues of the Deceiver? What? Is that my name? He doesn't have a name. Lord. Yeah, he's got a name. Tongues of the Deceiver. Okay. Really hating these robots, that's for sure. Oh, now we have enslavers wandering around out here. It's like the last thing I want. Alright, kill off these Grothounds. Scourge the old ones. Visit highlighted tile, secure the perimeter. 50 research. Only a Necron could tell this tomb was breached from the outside and resealed. Who or what waits for us inside? You guys are not in great shape. You probably don't have line of sight from here. Nope. Do the humans mock us? Such disappointing copies. Yeah, so humans are sort of Necron tier looking, I guess. I suppose I could send my Cryptek into the fight here as well against the robots. The war against the robots. Robots versus robots. Only 1.3 damage though. Guess anything is better than nothing. Is he going to survive another turn? I think so. Yeah, I think he's going to survive another pounding. Maybe they'll get distracted having the other hero here too. Yeah, for now, you guys can sit tight. The vehicle's another 3 turns away. What do we have? Annihilation Barge. Anti-infantry vehicle units, Baroque Shrine, increases loyalty. Here's what we want. Canoptic Spider, monstrous support that founds new cities. Destroyer Lord, hero unit with exceptional close combat abilities. Efficient reanimation protocols, increases healing of reanimation protocols. Ethereal Accumulator, increases energy output of the cores. Let's go with the Spider. Anything else I want to do? Not a lot. You guys are sitting tight. I'm just hoping my Lord can survive the turn here. Oh, what the? Another one? who's now going to kill my lord. I call total BS on that. One of the tombs holds a Triarch Praetorian called Aestin, a Necron judge. However, he is not of our dynasty, but instead a traveler who became trapped here long after our slumber began. He tells us that after we destroyed our Catan gods at the order of the Silent King, we were victorious in the One Heaven, crushing the old ones. Afterwards we slept, weakened by the battle. In those dying days, Estin's group had been dispatched into the Webway to lead an invasion of Old One homeworlds, but he lost his way in the maze and became stranded on our world when the Webway collapsed. He forced his way into the tube's entrance, but with no way to enter it proper, he spent 60 million years alone listening to the walking galaxy. This obfuscating warp storm is a new phenomenon he believes intended to trap us here. Estin thinks he knows a way off planet involving the fragmented Webway portals, but it involves wakening a cryptek of our dynasty. Fortunately, our records indicate that a chronomancer cryptek loyal to the dynasty was entombed nearby. So research Royal Pyramid done, construct Royal Pyramid done, research cryptek done, produce cryptek done. Okay, does that mean we're just done with that? Okay, yeah, we are. Complete. It will take some time for the cryptek's delicate mental machinery to recover fully from the long sleep, but we can accelerate the process by exposure to the outside world and to battle. Reach level 3. Okay. Accumulate 100 research. I mean, that's great and all, but these robots are just wrecking my day. I need some kind of anti-armor unit or something. I mean, even this one that I've damaged is just under halfway. There isn't a whole lot I can do here. These robots are just way too much of a problem. I don't know with the Tomb Blades. I'll have to see what kind of weapons they have, if they're actually good against vehicles or heavily armored targets. If they are, I'm going to want a lot more of them as quickly as possible. But having 3 of these robots here is... I mean, 2 were bad enough. I call shenanigans. That's what I do. Yeah, take what shots we can. Keep focusing on this one. Don't know why they're so ready to slaughter me, though. You do have vision, okay. You're still at full health, so I guess we'll throw you at it. Do a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, you're pretty much guarding the rest of my entire empire against the Imperial Guard and the Orcs, who haven't shown up in a while, thankfully. Hopefully they're dealing with something as equally bad as this, but probably not. Yeah, 2 more turns. I really hope these guys have some kind of anti-armor weaponry. Canoptic Spider. Though essentially an automated drone, a Canoptic Spider is nonetheless a formidable foe. Its vast array of self-repairing and backup systems, vital for enduring uncaring millennia, offers substantial protection to incoming fire. In return, any enemy that strays within reach of this Canoptic Spider will have flesh scoured from bone by a multitude of mechanical tools and pincers. So you've got Twin Link Particle Beamer, no armor penetration. Close combat, armor penetration is 10. Okay, so close combat, you can eat stuff. What's these guys' armor anyway? 8. Yeah, so the spider needs to eat these guys. So we need a spider right away. Spider, spider, spider. Where's the spider? And there's the spider, and I can actually build him. Yeah, give me a spider. 6 turns, though. Screw that. How about 1 turn? We need the spider right away. We'll have both next turn, so that'll be good. Alright, and then these guys are at 7, so I heal them up. I can just kill at least one of these robots. It's down to 5. Yeah, even at close range, I don't think I'm going to do that much damage. From here, it's 1.4. Even if double, at close range, it's still not enough. So we'll just stay at range here for now. You guys can slowly repair. Any sign of anything? No. Okay, so there's some good and some bad. Shelter's 4 turns away. Let's increase the efficiency of the repair reanimation protocols. Oh, I didn't even notice him down here. Stay away from me, please. I really don't want you coming anywhere near me. Actually, just in case we can finish him off, I'm going to move him up. So if we can do enough damage to get him down, we'll have a bunch of guys around. We can try to at least finish off one of these stupid robots. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, show me what we got here. 2 blades. You have 4 twin-linked Gauss blasters, armor penetration 2, so that's not too bad, range at 2. What can you do? Turbo boost, increase movement, Jink, 33% damage reduction. Some units favor speed and agility rather than heavy armor to keep them alive on the battlefield, dodging and weaving unscathed through hails of incoming fire. What do you got? 8 armor, only 8 hit points, so that's a little dangerous. So if I go turbo boost, let's send you out this way. Kind of a cool screaming sound. Take a look close up. Interesting. Not a whole lot of damage. Oh, since apparently they move fast, they can't shoot. Well, I wanted them to move fast and shoot, so that's not super helpful. The spider! Kind of slow. Well, that's not great. Alright, we'll keep pounding away on this stupid robot here. Can you kill him off? Not quite. Now you can kill him off. Give him some experience that way too. Oh, we finally killed one of these stupid robots. Like, my entire army has been fighting them for many, many turns. And we finally just got one. Which I think is a bunch of crap. So you're gonna take off. Spider. What do we have? Aura of Fear. Reduces melee damage of adjacent enemy units. Got the Found the City. Clear Tile. Nothing else I can really do. Built the spider, built the tomb blades. I don't know why it's saying I can order him. I attacked with him. What else can I do? I guess I could jump away if I wanted to. Not much point. Okay, yeah, I'm using that. Just want to make sure. It's like it's red, you know, 7 armor instead of 6. Hey, Lex DX Mood. Thanks for checking things out. Yeah, I haven't played much. This is my first like full real game, and I thought, why not try the Necrons? Because it would be kind of interesting to mess around with them. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, this is my new creepy thing that I just built. I'm not really a big fan of spiders, so this is definitely not something I really want. This is what I use to build cities and also can do some damage to big stuff. These are really bad. These 2 giant ancient robots have been causing me a lot of problems. There's actually 3. I just finally finished killing 1. These are like ancient, they're not like the Men of Iron kind of thing, but they're sort of like it. Some sort of ancient robotic constructs that are just roaming around the planet causing problems. And they've been causing me a lot of problems. So they killed one of my lords. They've been doing a bunch of damage to my units. I've been doing everything I can just to take out one of them so far. So I'm hoping this Canoptic Spider can actually do some damage because its melee attack can punch through armor. So, yeah, they're kind of like giant robots, but maybe more like knights almost, not quite titans. I might want to build another one of these guys, actually. Energy, my energy's getting really low. Yeah, I gotta try. It's gonna take a little while. Did I click on the wrong thing? Why does this say Forbidden Archive? Oh, there's a Forbidden Archive. I was looking at the wrong thing. This is what's there already. This is what I'm building. Okay, so yeah, city management in this game is a little bit convoluted and complicated. It's kind of hard to tell like individual buildings and stuff and what's there, and there's certain spots for certain locations, and then everything in the city is all here. These robotic spider things can build new cities, and I do have a spot out here, the Necron tomb, that I can build a new one. I can only build cities on Necron tombs. So what I've got is there's 3 other factions in this. Just for a general update, there's an Orc faction, Imperial Guard, and Space Marines. I have seen Orcs down this way. They grabbed this from me and I took it back, and Imperial Guard have showed up here and over here. But I've also seen a Catachan Devil down here, which is a giant, horrible, monstrous thing, which hopefully went after them, kind of like the giant robots are coming after me. Yeah, it's very much kind of a Civ kind of style game, just maybe a bit more combat-oriented. But city management's not quite as clear, a little bit more complicated. And there's kind of these outlying things I can take over, which don't have to be connected to the city to give me resources and stuff. So as long as I'm the last one who was there, they're basically mine. And then these guys that are neutral can take them away from everybody. Yeah, things are going okay, relatively, considering I had 3 of these guys to work with, and now we're down to 2. But yeah, I'm not real happy with how things are going. With there were 2, and then a 3rd one showed up just in time to kill off my lord. So I call shenanigans on that. Mighty, mighty shenanigans. So the objective I can do to win is to kill everybody else or follow certain storyline stuff. So that's what I've been doing. And at this point, my next things I have to do is get 20 up to 100 points of research and get my Cryptech up to level 3. And my Cryptech is this guy here, Tongues of the Deceiver, who's now level 1. So he'll have to get to level 3, then we can do the next story mission. And if you go through all your story mission stuff, you also win. I'm not sure if it gives me updates on everyone else's story missions. I haven't seen any yet. What are the colored patches of land? Probably these is what you're talking about. Wireweed. This stuff will stop your movement if you go onto it, and if you stay on it, will do damage to you over time. So it's just sort of a kind of harassing terrain that causes problems and interferes with movement. The spiders actually can clear terrain. That's one of their abilities. Where is it? Clear tile. Yeah, clear any tile, forest, imperial ruins, or wireweed. So we can kind of clear a space if we want with them. But so far hasn't been too much of an issue. It's just kind of funneling me certain areas, kind of funny. But it does kind of restrict. So if anyone wants to come at me from here, this is sort of in the way, so that's kind of good. Yeah. Okay. Research is up here. We're researching efficient reanimation protocols, which increases the amount my guys heal every turn because we're Necrons. And then we've got all our other research. So this is what we've already researched. Research we have. We're working on this. We're into tier 3 here, and there's more to come. But this is fully zoomed in, kind of taking a look at the units and stuff. Got some hover units here, which I just built. The creepy spider, of course. Alright, let's go another turn and see what happens. These damn robots. Hopefully these guys survive. Barely. I hate these robots. Oh, the other one took off somewhere, or I just can't see him. Probably out here somewhere. Yeah, this is what's left of my army, basically up here. And then the other unit there. That's it. That's the whole army. That's what's left at this point, anyway. Well, let's see. The spider's melee attack does have a lot of armor piercing, so I'm going to actually use him against the robot. Well, it's 2.4 is the estimated damage, which isn't fantastic or anything. It's better than anyone else is able to do. My regular guys are doing like 1 point of damage to it. These guys are in trouble. If they stay here, they're probably going to die. So I'm going to kind of run them away. Let's see what kind of damage these guys can do to the robot as well. 2.7's not too bad. Yeah, these things are just insanely tough. Let's have him jinx. Most likely he'll attack the spider because it's closer. And I know there's another one out here somewhere. But I'm going to go ahead and have these guys grab this back. Which gives me some more research if I have this. You guys are actually at full health. So we'll move him down as well. Let's see if we can gang up on this one here and try to take him out. So we'll just kind of move everyone up. What are we in the process of building a spider. We're in the process of building shelters, which will increase my population for the city. Population, I need a certain number of population for each building, so I need 1 unit of population per building. So you can see I've got 6 is my max, and I actually need 7 for everything I've built so far. But in 2 turns we'll have the shelters, which will increase the max, so then we can start building up again. I'd like some more units, but I'm kind of running out of resources. Yeah, another turn I'll be able to repair somebody. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the turn. Yeah, going after the robot. Spider. Well, he took the hit pretty well. I need this guy because he's going to be able to found another city for me. So 5 damage. Alright, do what you can. And go up here. Let's see, they're only going to do like 1.4. It's not very much. But I'm going to just throw everything I can at this thing. And my spider, 2.4. The estimate it kind of tells you is I've only seen it vary like once or twice from the actual estimate. You guys, we're just going to hide and recover over time. Yeah, I can't just charge in. We'll do a little bit of damage. 1.3. Yeah, so basically my entire army is here fighting one of these guys, and there's another one like right over here somewhere. So I have a house, shelters in 1 turn, another spider in 3. Yeah, typically targeting the weakest unit that's around. But you can see we're repairing every turn, getting 1 hit point back. Okay, we'll just keep up the pressure. My heavier weapons are on the vehicles here, so that's what we're going with first. 2.7, what is he down to? 3. You can't quite do 3, but you can. Actually, that works out pretty well, because he's almost dead, and I can finish him off with my Cryptech here, who needs more experience so he can level up. Need him to get to level 3, so kill that thing! Everybody gets a little bit of experience. You guys can go hang out here. There is another robot out here somewhere that was fighting me earlier. The next thing I'll want to do is move that spider up here to build another city. But I'm going to kind of hang out here in the open just for a minute. I just want to see if that other robot is going to come out after me. Nope, or I can walk right into it. I don't know why it zoomed away from me like that. That's kind of irritating. So they just got hammered by the other robot that's left. I hate these robots. But at least now I have some units I can actually do some damage to them with. So these guys should survive another shot next turn. Start moving these guys over too in case I need them. Okay, so up here we built the shelters. So now you can see my max is 12. What else do I need? I need more ore. I only have a couple spots here to build stuff. So what is this going to cost me? 30 energy. Yeah, I'll just do that, I guess. And that is about it. It's saying a couple units. I guess I can shoot because I saw them. Might as well, I can't move them anymore. So, actually it's Lude X Mood. What faction of Warhammer Fantasy do you prefer? I haven't played Warhammer Fantasy in a very long time. So I kind of think the whole Age of Sigmar thing is kind of silly, personally. I like a lot of the factions in Fantasy. I read a lot of the books and stuff. I was really kind of caught up on all the lore and everything before they destroyed the world. So I really liked the Undead, Dwarves, and Skaven are probably all my favorite units. But the whole Age of Sigmar thing just seems totally ridiculous to me. What can we do here? So you guys are in trouble. You can probably take another hit. But let's do what we can. I'm not really sure about... So this is clear, this is clear. From here, I should be able to see. Do some damage. Spider's a bit far away. Yeah, that's not a creepy sound at all for a giant mechanical spider to make. That was nothing. Move you guys up. I can heal a unit with him. You guys are 8 health, 7 health. Heal up this unit. Necrons rising from the grave. Or ground, or whatever. Do a little damage they can. You guys aren't in great shape either. I'm just going to have them sit where they're at. Have another spider next turn. Working on the quarry. We'll have better reanimation protocols next turn. Efficient reanimation protocols 2. Increase the healing of reanimation protocols. With these Cryptek-derived repair and revival systems, Necrons are even more likely to shrug off apparently fatal damage. Chapter 2, Messenger from the Past. Somehow we got to level 3. Reward received Adamantium Weave Vest. The Cryptek Tanotech is fully recovered and as keen as anyone else discover Aston's putative webway escape route, but her instruments show something unusual in a distant tomb. Necrons who respond to no signals for massacring everything they come across, be they beast, man, or Necron. Well, that doesn't sound good. So boys captured my little Grox farm down here. Damn orcs running amok. And we built our other creepy robot spider. Creepy robot spider can head out this way. Actually, we didn't spot. We've got more Grox up here. So we'll have him head to build us another city, while the rest of the army focuses on destroying this. Then maybe we'll worry about heading back down for the orcs at some point. Alright, you guys light them up. Not a ton of damage. Giant creepy robot spider versus giant robot. Just about 15 out of 26 health. Send in my Cryptek as well. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but anything's better than nothing. You guys can probably survive another shot, so I'll have you just keep firing. And pull you guys on up for another shot as well. Whittling him down slowly, slowly, slowly. Alright, what kind of research do we want next? Annihilation Barge, anti-infantry vehicle unit. Annihilation Barge, not Barg. Barg. Shrine, building increases loyalty. Destroyer Lord, melee hero unit. This may not be bad, even though I don't have any of these. I probably should build one soon. Give me some more energy. Or the Destroyer Lord. Maybe since I don't need... Let me check. Yeah, I'm getting 12 energy a turn, so I don't need the energy quite yet. So let's go with the Destroyer Lord. Yeah, lewd mood. Yeah, leaving the orcs alone may not be a great idea. I'm hoping they're fighting a lot of the indigenous life forms just like I am. There was a Catachan Devil down here running around, so I'm not sure if it went over this way towards what I think is where the Imperial Guard came from. Oh, actually, there's another Necron tomb right there. That's kind of the green glowy bit right there. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But mostly they've come kind of from this direction. So I think if they're sort of in this area, they might be kind of stuck, and hoping that they're dealing with a lot of nasty stuff, just like I am. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, and we've got some Kurt Hounds up here, which my spider took some shots at. Crude Hounds aren't really that much of a threat. I'm not seeing anything else. I could go up and just eat a bunch of Crude Hounds. I could grab the Grok's pasture. May not be a terrible idea. Take that, and eat a bunch of Groks. Or not Groks, eat a bunch of Kurt. Usually the Kurt eat you, but in this case we eat the Kurt. See if I can kill this robot. 2.7, it's down to 9. I don't know if we can get him this turn. 5. Yeah, I'm not going to kill him this turn. You guys we're going to have leave so you can repair. And we can pull these guys up for another shot. next turn we'll be able to kill him. What are we doing up here? Building a quarry. Not doing anything else. We need some more ore, so the quarry will handle that. Energy's okay. Research is okay. Influence is okay. I'm going to need more tiles. So I think we'll just go ahead and grab another tile. Grab this one because I can build 3 things on it. It's not showing, but I think it registered. It's just underneath the quarry. Does not like my Necron warriors. Oh, boys took my ore field as well. My population just increased. So you can see every building requires some guys. So we're just right now where we need to be, but then we're going to build a quarry and then we'll be behind again. The recruit hounds took off. You can head down here. You're going to build the city for me. Finally, the 3rd robot is down. Have him heal up this unit. Now we can take a look and see if we can find some orcs. I'll just have them creep forward a little bit. I know there's a Necron tomb here now as well, so that kind of increases my interest in this direction. I do need to scout a bit more this way. Take a look just to see. There's a lot of ruins here. Can't really see very far through them. Creepy spider. I did the heal with him, so I can't really move him. Unless I want to use my dimensional corridor to teleport around. One more turn for the quarry. Yeah, now we're at negative ore every turn, so we definitely need that quarry up and running. Loyalty is okay. Growth is okay. I'd like another Tomb Blade out here, or reconnaissance unit. They've got pretty good weapon as well. So we'll start building one of those. They take forever. Okay, we just built the quarry. And see, now we need 8 people. Or slaves or whatever. And I think probably with this turn I'm going to be done for the day. It's been quite a while I've been playing. But we're going to try to make what progress we can. Actually, he can make it. Can I found the city? Nope, we'll have to wait until next turn to found the city. Take a little peek down here. You guys are a little weak, so we're going to have them just kind of sit out for now. Move the spider on up. Move the Cryptek in that direction as well. Probably these guys will move down to try to take this, found a city if we can. Depends if the Catachan Devil is still hanging around down here. These guys have pretty good movement and can go out over water. Kind of tempting just to go out here just to kind of scout out this area a little bit. For now, we'll just head here. Not seeing much. Okay, you guys explore a little bit. We found some more ore down here. Another ore field. Surprised nobody's got this, considering Imperial Guard came from this direction before. Maybe they did, and then the robots came through and took it back. Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good place. Since we defeated the robots, we're doing okay, we're spreading out. So I think that's probably going to be it for the stream for today. Our city is getting built. Slowly but surely. Yeah, it seems like no matter what I build, it all kind of looks basically the same. Like there aren't individual separate buildings except for the main one. Yeah, I've been going at this 2.5 hours now. So we just kind of started the game. Early on started pretty quick, but yeah, I think we're at the point now we've kind of dealt with some of the indigenous life forms. We can start spreading. We've got something out here. We'll have to see what that is. If I remember next time. So yeah, next time, probably Sunday, we'll get some more of this going. Yeah, if you're interested in any other previous streams or anything, stuff only stays up on Twitch for a couple weeks, and then stuff earlier than that I have up on my YouTube channel, which is also under DisturbingPuppet, so check it out there if you're interested. That's going to be about it for today. I'm going to go ahead and save, though, which I haven't actually done. Necrons! Before I do anything else, because sometimes when I exit out, my capture software causes things to screw up. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys liked it. Check out next time. We'll continue, and hopefully things go as well or better than they did in this one. But yeah, if you're interested, check out anything else on my YouTube channel, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.